You'll know if a relationship is right for you because it will enhance your life, not complicate it. That's a paraphrased version of a quote by Brigitte Nicole. Welcome back to another monologue episode of Thriving Thoughts. I'm your host, Dr. Sherri. This season, we are focused on friendship, what it looks like to thrive with your ride or die. If you missed Tuesday's episode, I want you to be sure to tune into that. Episode 120, we couldn't be more different, with two besties, Michelle Hilliard and Carrie Spencer. But I love how Carrie said that Michelle is the friend that she never wanted, that she didn't know she needed. Their friendship is an example of what it looks like to grow, flourish, and prosper because of being in that friendship. And every Friday, like today, you'll have an episode with me sharing a truth with you about what I've experienced in friendship, how I've learned to thrive in friendship, because I want to share some of these things with you that I have given a lot of thought to and save you maybe from investing in friendships that aren't necessarily going to benefit you, and helping you deepen the current connections that you have. As Bridget Nicole said, you will know if a friendship is a true friendship, if it enhances your life rather than complicates it. On today's episode, I'm going to share with you 4 questions to ask yourself so that you can determine if the friendships in your life are enhancing your life or maybe they are complicating your life. Listen, it is 100% true that your relationships are there to support, inspire, lift up, encourage, challenge, grow. They are there to enhance you, to make you the best version of you possible. You see, we partner in friendships because they offer something that we can't do for ourselves. So if your friendship is complicating your life and it's not enhancing it, then it's not meeting the needs that you have that led to that connection, that desire to have friendship in the first place. And if it's not meeting those needs to enhance your life, then it is certainly complicating your life. And perhaps you are allowing that friendship to make your life more difficult than it has to be. So here are the 4 questions I want you to ask yourself to see if your relationships measure up to this truth, that relationships enhance rather than disrupt. That's how I put it. Question number 1. How do I feel after spending time with this person face to face? I want you to think about the last time that you spent time with one of your friends in person. Maybe you went out to eat together. Maybe you took a walk together. And I want you to picture yourself there when you parted ways, when you went to get in your car and that person went to get in their car. How did you feel in your body? Now, I know this is asking a lot. It's not necessarily about memory. I bet a bunch of you already have answers for the way that you feel after spending time with your friend. Is your body heavy? Do you feel like, oh, I couldn't wait to get out of there? Did you feel sad? Did you feel relaxed, at peace, fulfilled, satisfied, recharged? If you felt any of the first experiences, heaviness, frustration, angst, chances are that relationship is complicating your life. Chances are that relationship is disrupting your life and it is not good for you. And if it's not good for you, it's likely not good for them. Because a healthy relationship has to exist when both parties feel that other side of the coin that I just talked about: refreshed, recharged, at peace, relaxed. If your experience of leaving your friend after spending time with them, after spending time in close physical proximity, if that leaves you feeling refreshed, then it also enhances your life, because that's what friendships are supposed to do: refresh and recharge. You're going to hear 2 of my interviewees, besties, talking exactly about how their relationship leaves them feeling refreshed. Number 1, how do I feel after spending time with them in person? Number 2, How do I react when I get a text message or a phone call from that person and I look down at my phone and I see that's who it is? If you look down at your phone and you go, "Ugh," hint, that means that that relationship is a disruption and a complication to your life. Yes, there are some things you need to address about that response, but this is an episode dedicated to giving you the tools you need to identify whether a relationship is enhancing or disrupting. If you get a text or a phone call and you look and see and you can't wait to answer it, in fact, sometimes you stop what you're doing. Or maybe you're in the middle of something and you can't stop what you're doing, but you look and it makes you so happy and you think, oh, I can't wait to talk to them. Or, oh, I can't wait to see what they have to say. If that expectancy, that excitement is there, then that relationship likely enhances your life. Question number 3. How often do I make plans to do something with my friend? So that means you being the one that takes initiative, you being the one that reaches out. Now, this might not even be like big plans to do anything. This could just be a phone call or a text message. How often do you initiate? This is one of the biggest, most obvious indicators that if it's absent, that means that there's something lacking in that relationship. There's something in that relationship that's not necessarily fulfilling to us if we aren't actively pursuing it. You see, when friendships are fruitful, when they enhance our lives, when they provide us with something that we can't provide ourselves, we pursue them. We have a hunger for them, you could even say. So, how often are you pursuing your friend? Question number 4. When something exciting happens in your life, do you rush to tell this person? Do you want to share your excitement, your happiness, your good news with your friend? If you do, that's because you know that's a safe place to deposit your information. It's a safe space to share what's going on with you. They are part of your inner circle and they enhance your life. That's why you want to share yours with them. If you're not anxious to share with that person something big that's going on in your life, something that's making you happy, making you shine, then that relationship is probably more of a disruption or a distraction even than it is fulfilling or enhancing to your life. I promised you that this season was going to be filled with personal work for you should you decide to accept that challenge. I want your relationships to be relationships that enhance your life, not disrupt them, not complicate them. I want your friendships to be friendships that fulfill you, that satisfy you, leave you feeling refreshed. I want them to be friendships that you want to pursue because they have something that you need, that you have a hunger for. I want you to be excited to hear from the people in your life, not irritated or frustrated. And I want you to be intentional about making plans, reaching out to, connecting with those friends. If you currently have relationships that are disruptive or complicating your life, we're going to talk in another episode about how to pull yourself out of those relationships without stepping on anybody's toes, how to do it in a way that benefits you and respects others. If you find yourself listening to these questions and you're thinking, my response to every one of those was the complicated one, where it seems like maybe all of the people in my life are disrupting my life. If that's where you are, you're not alone. I see a lot of people that show up in my news feed, people that I'm friends with on Facebook that share how people are constantly letting them down. And it seems that they never have a circle of true friends around them. This series is going to help you identify what's there that should not be there. It's going to help you eliminate the things in your life that are not beneficial to you and invite, more importantly, the things and the people into your life that are going to enhance it rather than complicate it. I've got a great show coming up for you on Tuesday, our second interview of season 5, Thriving with Your Ride or Die, with Daphne and Robin. These two are pistols. One of them even labeled them as the sinner and the saint. You guys are going to love this. Again, we've got opposite friends coming together to support one another and enhance one another's lives. I want you to hear how they do it so that you can know that it's possible and you can know exactly how to do that too. Please highlight one of your favorite moments of today's episode. Add it to your Instagram story, tag at dr.sherryspeaks, use hashtag Thriving Thoughts with Dr. Sherri, and you'll be entered into a drawing for a free autographed copy of my book, Breakup Breakthroughs. Also, if you'd like to be a part of my Thriving Thoughts texting community, where I communicate straight to your text messaging inbox, all you need to do to learn more is text the word THRIVE to 540-369-2139. It's free for 14 days, so you have nothing to lose but to check it out, be encouraged, and above all, learn how to speak truth over the lies so you will thrive in any and every circumstance.